Welcome once again to Domoji Math and Science. In today's lesson, we'll be talking on how to solve equations involving number bases. In our last lesson, we discussed on how to solve with number bases, and also we discussed on how to convert from base 10 to other bases and how to convert from other bases to base 10. In case you missed any of those lessons, please check the description below for links to each of those lessons. In today's lesson, we'll be using 3 questions to actually help us understand how to solve equations involving number bases. Get set and let's get to class. Thank you. Let's get into equations involving number bases. Our first question says 13 base x equals 12 base 10. If 13 base x equals 12 base 10, what are we doing? We're converting 13 in base x to 12 in base 10. Converting from base x to base 10 becomes, here we raise this to the power of 0 and you raise this to the power of 1 using the expansion method. That is, I'm saying 1 times x raised to the power 1 plus 3 times x raised to the power 0 is equals to 12. That is, if 1 times x raised to the power 1 plus 3, x raised to the power 1 is x times 1 is still x, plus 3 times x raised to the power 0, anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3, is equals to 12. So that, to collect like terms now, I'm collecting like terms. That is, I have x here, I have 3, and I have 12. I want to take 3 to meet 12 like terms. So that I'll be saying x plus 3 minus 3 is equals to 12 minus 3. I'll subtract 3 from both sides. Whatever you do to the right hand side, you do same also to the left hand side. So that it becomes x plus 3 minus 3, that's x, is equals to 12 minus 3, that's 9. X is equals to 9. So that 13 base 9 is the same thing as 12 base 10. That's for question 1. Let's get into question 2. Question 2 says 1, 2, 3. 1, that's question 2. It says 1, 2, 3 base x is the same thing as 27 base 10. That is, if I convert 1, 2, 3 base x to base 10, I must get 27. Let's get into conversion with expansion method still. That means 1, this is raised to power 0 using expansion method, power 1, then we'll do power 2 here. 1 times x raised to power 2 plus 2 times x raised to power 1 plus 3 times x raised to power 0 is equals to 27 in base 10. So that x raised to power 2 is x squared plus 2 times x raised to power 1, that's 2x, plus 3 times x raised to power 0, anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3, equals 27. When you look at this, I have x squared, I have 2x plus 3 is equals to 27. What does this remind me? It reminds me of quadratic equation. Unlike the first one, we had a linear equation that was easily done. But here we have a quadratic equation. Now, I'm going to move 27 to this side to become x squared plus 2x plus 3 minus 27 is equals to 0. Plus 3 minus 27. I have 3 naira and I am owing 27 naira. So that if I have 3 naira, I'm owing 27 naira. By the time I pay off my 3 naira, I have a deficit of what? 24 naira. I'm still owing 24 naira. So that this becomes x squared plus 2x minus 24 is equals to 0. Remember, my 24 is a debt, so it goes with the negative sign, minus 24. Now let's solve this quadratic equation. If I have minus 24 and I have x squared, now this is something as 1x squared. To solve quadratic equation, I'm going to bring the coefficient of x squared and my c and multiply them together so that 1 times 24 becomes 24x squared. But remember, it's negative, so this is negative. Now, we have to look for factors. In solving quadratic equation, I have to look for the factors of 24 minus 24x squared that would multiply each other, will give me minus 24x squared, and at the same time when I add them together, will give me 2x. So let's look for the factors of what? 24x squared. I'm going to do it this way. Now, let's start with the first one. The first one should be 1. If I have minus x times 24x, should give me minus 24x squared. If I have, let me expand this to make it more visible, please. Let me make it more visible. If I have minus x multiplying 24x squared, it will give, to multiply 24 will give me minus 24x squared. If I have minus 2x multiplied by 12x will give me minus 24x squared. Let's pick minus 3x. I am picking minus because I have negative here. Minus 3x, what will I multiply with minus 3x to come up with 24x squared? That will definitely be 8x. Let's pick minus 4x. What will I multiply with minus 4x to come up with 24x? That's 6x. Next is 5. Will 5 be a factor of 24x? No. The next is 6. Minus 6x. What will I multiply with minus 6x to come up with 24x squared? 4x. Now, if you observe this, we have come to the point of minus 4x multiplying 6x and 6x multiplying 4x. All of this, minus 24x plus 24x will not give me 2x. Minus 12x plus minus 2x plus 12x will not give me 2x. But minus 4x plus 6x will give me 2x. Minus 6x plus 4x will give me minus 2x, making this unsuitable. So I'll replace my 2x. My quadratic equation becomes x squared minus 4x plus 6x minus 24 is equals to 0. So that if I want to take factors, bring x out, I'm left with x in 4 minus 4 plus 6. I have x minus 4 again is equal to what? 0. So that x plus 6 and x minus 4 is equal to 0. So that x plus 6 is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to minus 6. X minus 4 is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to what? 4. For number basis, obviously, my number base cannot be in the negative. It must be in the positive. So that my x is equal to what? 4. I can now conclude that 123 base 4 is equal to 27 base 10. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to use our comment section. Use the comment section and we'll be there to respond to your questions. Let's take question number 3. Question 3 says that 13 base x plus 22 base y is equal to 16. 32 base x plus 12 base y is equal to 22. That we should solve for x and solve for y. From this, it's obvious that we should have something close to a simultaneous equation. Let's get started. For 13 base x, I put 0 here, I have 1. For 22 base y, I have 0 here, I have 1. The same thing happens below. So that, let's call this equation 1, and let's call this equation 2. Solving for both equations. My equation 1 becomes 1 times x raised to power 1 plus 3 times x raised to power 0 now plus, let's open this up, 2 times y raised to power 1 plus 2 times y raised to power 0 is equals to 16. Equation 2, it becomes 3 times x raised to power 1 plus 2 times x raised to power 0 x raised to power 0 plus 1 times y raised to power 1 plus 2 times y raised to power 0 is equals to 22. Now begin to open up our brackets. From here, it's obvious that x raised to power 1 times y, that's x, plus x raised to power 0 is 1 times 3, that's 3. Now we can now close the bigger bracket. Plus 2 times y raised to power 1, that's 2y, plus 2 times y raised to power 0, that's 2. Y raised to power 0 is 1, and 1 times 2 is 2, is equals to 16. 3, the second equation below. 3 times x raised to power 1, that's 3x, plus x raised to power 0, that's 1, times 2, that's 2, plus 1 times y raised to power 1, that's y, plus 2 times y raised to power 0, that's 1, times 2, that's 2, is equals to 22. So that we can now open up our brackets. They become 3 plus x, that's x plus 3 plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 16. And 3x plus 2 plus y plus 2 is equal to what? 22. Now, I can take this off. I can take the upper part off for visibility's sake. Now, this becomes, my equation 1 finally becomes x plus 2y plus 3 plus 2, that's 5, is equal to 16. 3x plus y, equation 2 becomes 3x plus y, 3x plus y plus 2 plus 2, that's plus 4, is equals to 22. Now, this implies that I can now translate equation 1 to mean x plus 2y is equals to 16 minus 5, which is equals to 11. And equation 2 also becomes 3x plus y is equals to 22 minus 4, which is equals to 18. Now, let's use elimination method to solve this simultaneous equation. If x plus 2y is equals to 11, is equals to 11, is equals to 18. If x plus 2y is equals to 11, and 3x plus 2y is equal to 18. Now I want to eliminate y using elimination method. This is 2y and this is y. Let's multiply the base by 2, by minus 2. If I multiply the base by minus 2, equation 1 is same thing as x plus 2y is equal to 11. If I multiply the base here by minus 2, it becomes minus 6x, minus 2 times 3x, minus 6x, minus 2 times y, minus 2y, minus 2 times 18, minus 18 times 2, 8 times 2, that's 6, 2 times 1, 8 times 2 is 16, 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1, that's 36, minus 36. So that plus 2y minus 2y, they give way. X minus 6x becomes minus 5x. Remember our borrowing and adding. I have x minus 6x. I have 1 naira and I'm owing 6 naira. Invariably, if I pay the 1 naira, I am left with a debt of 5 naira. And 11 minus 36, following same principle, will give you minus 25. 11, you have 11 naira and you are owing 36 naira. If I pay my debt of 11 naira, I'll be left with 25 naira. The minus on both sides will definitely cancel each other, and we can divide both sides by 5. Divide this by 5. 5 here 1, 5 here 1. 5 here 1, 5 here 5. So x is equal to what? 5. Now, if x is equal to 5, let's substitute in one of these equations. The first equation tells us that x plus 2y is equal to 11. If x is equal to 5, substitute for x. So that if I'm substituting for x, I will put 5 in the position of x. 5 plus 2y is equal to 11. 2y is equal to 11 minus 5. I'm taking 5 to the other side, it becomes negative. 2y is equal to 11 minus 5. 2y is equal to 6. Y obviously is equal to 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. Now with this, we have been able to solve this question and come up with the value of both x and y. If x is equal to 5, y is equal to 3. I can put this into this question and I interpret my question to be 13 base 5 plus 22 base 3 is equal to 16. And 22 base 5 plus 12 base 3 is equal to 22. Thank you for staying with us. If you have further questions regarding sorts, regarding number bases, please do not hesitate to use our comment section. And if you are meeting our channel for the first time, also please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you ensure you get content from us every time we create such content as this.